Welcome to Sri Info for You channel. Anna University has announced the online examination of multiple choice type. So you all aware of that. In part A there will be 15 1 mark question and part B we will be having 15 2 marks question, totally 60 marks. So our channel is providing the multiple choice questions and answers with explanation also. So what we are doing here is we are taking the Anna University syllabus, and for each and every topic we are preparing the multiple choice questions with answers for each and every topic, which will be useful for you. In this lecture series we are going to see the antennas and microwave engineering unit 1. In unit 1 the topic is Introduction to Microwave Systems and Antennas. In the first video series, we have posted a video lecture for microwave frequency band, and this is video series 2. Here we are going to see the multiple choice questions answer for antennas. Question number 1 is IEEE standard definition of terms for antennas defines the antenna or aerial as. So we have 4 choices. So we have definition for antenna in variety of terms. So what IEEE defines an antenna or aerial? So we have 4 choices. Means for radiating or receiving radio waves, transitional structure, a transducer, or a metallic device for radiating or receiving radio waves. So the answer for this question is option A. IEEE standard defines the antenna as a means for radiating or receiving radio waves. So we know antennas are our electronic eyes, so through which we can radiate as well as receive. So that is the definition given by IEEE standard. The next question is, an antenna is defined by Webster's dictionary as. So Webster's dictionary has given some definition for antenna. We have to choose what is the correct one among the 4 options. A means for radiating or receiving radio waves, a transitional structure, a transducer, or a usually metallic device for radiating or receiving radio waves. Out of these 4 options, the first one is for IEEE has defined the antenna as a means for radiating or receiving. So the correct answer for this is option D. So Webster's dictionary definition for antenna or aerial is, it is usually a metallic device for radiating or receiving radio waves. So it is a metallic device. It can transmit as well as receive. So antenna will convert electrons to photons and vice versa. So we have variety of definition for antennas. Now we are going to move for the third question. In transmitting mode of an antenna, the radiation resistance is used to represent what? Opposing resistance to electromagnetic energy, resistance at the source, radiation by the antenna, resistance at the load. So we have studied resistance is nothing but an opposing thing. So it is opposing somewhat the electromagnetic energy. But as per antenna term, radiation resistance is a virtual resistance. So this resistance represents what? This resistance in the transmitting mode of an antenna represents radiation by the antenna. Antenna is in transmitting mode. In that mode, antenna will radiate the energy from the antenna to the free space. So option C is the correct answer, radiation by the antenna. And the fourth one, very easy question, intrinsic impedance of R. So intrinsic impedance of R is, choices are 577 ohms, 377 ohms, 277 ohms and 477 ohms. So we know the well known factor, that is 377 ohms is the intrinsic impedance of the R. Now the fifth question. So see the figure, it represents what? So it is an equivalent circuit of an antenna, Thevenin equivalent circuit of an antenna in transmitting mode, Thevenin equivalent circuit of an antenna in receiving mode, none of the above. So we know antenna can be represented either in Norton equivalent circuit as well as Thevenin equivalent circuit. For transmitting antenna as well as receiving antenna, we can draw this Thevenin equivalent circuit, and this figure represents the Thevenin equivalent circuit of an antenna in transmitting mode. So see the diagram, a source is connected to transmission line, and from the transmission line the energy is radiated by the antenna. So this figure represents Thevenin equivalent circuit of an antenna in transmitting mode. So as per this Thevenin equivalence, in Thevenin equivalent circuit of an antenna in transmitting mode, source is represented by ideal generator, transmission line is represented by a line of characteristic impedance ZC. Now we are moving to the next question. In this figure, the antenna is represented by what? So what does this antenna represents here? So we have four choices. It is a load with the ZA, line with the characteristic impedance ZC, ideal generator, or line with characteristic impedance ZA. So in this Thevenin equivalent circuit of an antenna, so the antenna represents what? That is the question here. Here the antenna is represented by a load of impedance ZA. ZA comprises of resistance RL plus RR plus JXA. RL is the resistance due to losses, conductive loss or dielectric loss, and RR is the radiation resistance of the antenna, and XA is the reactance of the antenna. So the suffix A represents antenna. So as per Thevenin equivalent circuit, antenna is represented by a load of impedance ZA. The next question is, okay, in this Thevenin equivalent circuit, source is represented by an ideal generator with the voltage source VG, and transmission line is represented by a line of characteristic impedance ZC. Antenna is represented by a load comprising of resistance RL, radiation resistance RR, and the reactance component XA. So this is the widely asked question in antennas, Thevenin equivalent circuit. And the next question, in receiving mode of an antenna, the radiation resistance used to represent what? Transfer of energy from free space to the antenna, resistance at the source, transfer of energy from the antenna to free space wave, and the last one, resistance at the load. So we have the antenna in the receiving mode, means the antenna is a receiving antenna. In such case, radiation resistance represents what? It is transferring the energy from the antenna to free space or what? That is the question. Answer is the transfer of energy from the free space to the antenna. So what a receiving antenna will do? It will receive the energy from the free space and capture it, isn't it? So here the radiation represents transfer of energy from free space to the antenna. If it is of transmitting mode, it is nothing but transfer of energy from antenna to free space. Okay, so radiation resistance changes according to the mode of antenna, transmitting or receiving mode. So the next question, ninth question is, so from this figure, the reflected waves from the interface along with the travelling waves from the source toward the antenna creates what waves? So in the diagram itself, some waves are given. So what is that wave? Due to reflection and due to travelling waves from the source to antenna, so some waves are created inside the transmission line. What is that wave? So we have four options and the answer is standing waves. So we have a constructive wave as well as destructive wave inside the transmission line, nothing but energy pockets. So we have to reduce the standing waves for maximum power transfer from the source to the antenna. So this is nothing but standing waves. So standing waves have both constructive and destructive. So see this figure, question number 10. According to this, when maximum power is delivered to the antenna, under which matching? Power matching, perfect matching, equal matching, and then conjugate matching. So we know maximum power is transferred from source to the load when there is conjugate matching. So source impedance and the load impedance both should be of conjugate matching. In such case only maximum power will be delivered to the antenna from the source. So from the Thevenin equivalent circuit, we can have n number of questions. So we have discussed almost all the possible questions from the antenna Thevenin equivalent circuit. So view this channel frequently so that we can have each and every possible MCQ questions in all the syllabus topics. Kindly like, subscribe, comment and share our channel to your friends also. So keep watching on this channel to get frequent updates on the multiple choice questions. So we will provide you the in-depth knowledge of the syllabus for electronics and communication engineering. Thank you all.